Welcome to this unusual episode of Drew's Adventures, where for the sake of Halloween, I'll recall my own real-life experience with a supernatural being, or ghost, if you want a better term. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer in the paranormal, or in things that we just cannot explain in natural ways, stay tuned to hear my story and leave some comments below. If you haven't subscribed as well, then please do so that you don't miss out on future adventures and my coming series, Disasters with Drew. Now, without further chit-chat, let me explain what I saw one night about 10 years ago now. I was with my friend who was driving her and I back from dropping a friend off to their place in Hastings in Melbourne's outer eastern suburbs. We had been out in Melbourne's clubbing area earlier in the evening, but had called it a night fairly early, and we decided to drop our friend off at his mum's place. She called us into the house, and we spent a good half an hour there with her and our friend, talking generally about all sorts. We left our friend's place at around 2 a.m. We headed from Hastings towards Somerville with the goal of getting back to our hotel room in Melbourne. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary as we travelled along the Western Port Highway until all of a sudden we spotted it. It was a toweringly tall figure, perhaps 7 foot high, shuffling distressingly around a road crash barrier, much like this one. It appeared to be a male figure and was wearing an all bluey green forensic-style suit, much like you see in the movies or in TV series when police are taking forensic evidence from the scene of a crime. There was nothing around this figure. No farm gates appeared to be open, at least that we saw, and no car was definitely parked near him or parked anywhere close on this desolate, quiet 2-lane highway. There were no other signs of human life being present in the area at such a late hour. Just us, just him, and with him appearing to be shuffling around as though he was searching for something behind or near this highway crash barrier. We both shrieked somewhat and turned to each other. "Did you see that?" We both did, and our faces showed it all and said it all. My friend sped up a bit, and I don't blame her. As we sped past, I looked at this figure in the rear vision mirror, and it had no eyes. It was just a human, male-like shaped head with dark sockets where the eyes should have been. My friend and I made it back to Melbourne, where we were deeply still unsettled by what we'd seen. Who or what was that figure, and why was it there? So my friend, she decided to ring a clairvoyant that she trusted, and this lady told us that this figure was a former policeman who was still looking for clues and evidence from a horrific car accident that had happened in the spot we had driven past many years ago. I still do not know to this day why the figure made itself present to my friend and I. It sure changed me from a skeptic to a believer in the fact that we aren't alone in this world, and unexplainable things and beings are indeed out there. Thank you for listening to my story, and I'd love to know what people think. This has been another episode of Drew's Adventures. If you liked the video, then please hit the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, then please hit that button to do so. Take care everyone, and stay safe.